Hi, I'm Ben Murdoch, the Songwriter Coach, and welcome to day 9 of my 14-day lyric writing challenge, keeping us songwriters creating during isolation. So yesterday was quite a lot of information, and today we're building on that with a little bit of structure. If you've not already done day 8's exercise, then head back following the link and do it first. Okay, so yesterday you pulled out all the best internal and external information from one of your sensory rights. Now we're going to look at how to structure all of those pieces of information in order to give maximum lyrical impact. Sound good? If so, hit like, and if you haven't done so already, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So here's today's challenge in a nutshell. You're going to write a verse and a chorus using the internal and external information that you have in front of you from yesterday. Now, I don't want it to seem like it's really prescriptive, this process, but there is a little trick I'm about to tell you which helps you to know where to put your internal and external dimensional information. And it's really a kind of recipe. It's all just a matter of what goes where. Now, this is a generalization, but it works well, so go with it. The external information you have is going to become the majority of your verse. And you guessed it, internal information will be most of your chorus. Why? Well, the external information is great for painting a really solid picture, hooking the listener to the story which is going to come. It makes your story sound real. And the internal information adds the feeling and emotion to it, helping us see the human side of the song. Internal information makes your story feel real. So when you put external and internal information together, the piece works as it sounds and feels real. It hooks the listener. As I said before, the majority of the verse will be external information, not all of it. And that's because you wouldn't really want a verse which is just all made up of external information. It would be a little too heavy and not very human, not human enough at least. So you want the listener to feel something too. Now, I love the odd Jack Daniels, but the ice or Coke that I mix with it makes it just right. On its own, personally, I find it a bit much. I struggle with it. And it's the same with this task. It's about balancing all the flavors in your verses and choruses, just like adding a mixer in with your drink to get to the perfect taste and the perfect balance. Now, if you're still watching and not rummaging around through a load of bottles to see what you've got out there that you could mix up right now, then we're going to crack on. So let's look at the recipe I'd like you to follow for this. Firstly, let's look at the verse. I'm going to make it simple, and we're going to write a 4-line verse. And the recipe for this is really, really simple. Make sure that the first 3 lines are external information, and for the final line, use internal information. So it should look like this if you were having the lines on a page. Line 1, external. Line 2, external. Line 3, external. Line 4, internal. So this is a nice structure to get the listener hooked on the external detail before you hit them with the internal, just to lift the verse a little bit there. That mix means there's a nice balance, making the work more palatable. So I'm about to put up an instruction pause screen which you can pause on and give yourself the time now to do this verse writing. So you're picking out those 3 external lines, 1 internal line. Okay, great. So now let's move on to the chorus. Now this is going to be a bit of fun too, and it's really, really very simple. A very, very simple recipe. Have you ever made or seen an upside down cake or pudding? Well, the chorus pattern is an upside down version of the verse. So the verse pattern, as you remember, because you just did it, was external, 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 internal. The chorus is internal, 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 external. Got it? Okay, so you need to spend some time now picking out your lines that you feel that you're going to want to use. Again, I'm going to put up an instruction screen which you can use to pause on to do this. Welcome back. So now you have a verse and a chorus. Brilliant. They have a balance and they fit nicely with each other and with the flow of the song and your writing. But something might still be missing from what you've written. There's one really big thing that we haven't talked about once yet in this 14-day challenge. And when you read your lyrics back, is there any rhyme? No worries if not. We're just learning loads of techniques and principles at this stage, which hopefully we'll use again and again in our songwriting. But we do need to do some work on rhyme, and that's going to start tomorrow. So you've done some amazing work over the last 2 days, and hopefully you've learned some new tricks and new techniques that you really, really enjoy and you'll use again and again. If you're enjoying this 14-day challenge, then please don't forget to hit like, Share it if you could too. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I release a new video. Everyone, as always, stay in, stay safe, and keep writing great songs. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 10. We're into double figures.